Welcome back. Watching the world's best athletes during this year's Summer Games can have various effects on a person's self-confidence.
For many, viewing those games was motivation to get into better shape. KRCG 13's Carissa Bealey has some motivational insight, and she's here to share it with us.
Thank you. For those wanting to experience weight loss or get better fit, the main problem most of the time, I found out, is motivation. Finding it is the main excuse, but it isn't hard. You can find motivation from the simplest places like TV, a magazine, a friend, or one of the mid-Missouri highly motivated locals that I met.
Most of us probably cannot be Olympians, but what we can do is we can use their motivation and how they set goals for themselves to be inspiring to us to set goals for our training.
Allfitness.com put out a survey to their weight loss community to find out what areas of achieving weight loss were most challenging. The results showed most of the year the main problem is finding motivation. Stephen Smith is a mid-Missouri man who's been trying to lose weight ever since he can remember.
Since I was a little kid, my mom was taking me to doctors, and they're like, oh, he'll grow out of it. Well, never grew out of it, you know.
Once Stephen found his motivation 6 months ago, he's lost 70 pounds.
You know, you look at this guy over here that's world champion fitness model. You see this guy over here that lost 150 pounds, and you're like, well, what's stopping me, you know?
Stephen shared his secret to finding motivation.
You can't do it for somebody else. If you're doing it for somebody else, it's never going to work. You got to do it for you.
Whitney Gwynn is another mid-Missourian who's found motivation and used it to change her life.
Even now, there's still days I don't want to go to the gym, and to have a friend that texts me at 5 o'clock in the morning and say, are you up? Are you ready? I mean, that's, motivation to me.
Both Stephen and Whitney told us their tips for weight loss. They changed what they ate, surrounded themselves with supportive people, and they also both had to make time to work out.
I work 40 hours a week and I get up in the morning to work out. I mean, that's real life.
I work a full-time job, I work a part-time job, I go to school full-time. You got to make it happen. If you want it bad enough, you're going to make it happen.
Whether you find motivation from Olympic athletes or people like Whitney and Stephen, motivation is the fuel to your fitness journey. So get motivated. There you have it. If you need a boost of motivation for your own life, both Whitney and Stephen have a blog. Visit whitneygwynn.com and thenewmejourney.com. Whitney talked me into joining her for a daily outdoor training session, and that can be viewed on YouTube. Back to you guys.
On YouTube, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
Very interesting.
Well, good for both of them.
Yeah, that's great.
They can't float as well as they used to, though. Probably swim better. It's your turn now.
Yeah, I got nothing on that one. Well played, sir. It's going to be a hot day in mid-Missouri. Do have clear skies overhead now, leading to a comfortable start this morning.